Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we will talk about Schedule A, background or declaration form for PR application. So without wasting any time, let's go to my laptop. As always, I have pre-filled the form for you. So let's click on edit. So in Schedule A, background slash declaration form, you have to fill information regarding your education, membership in association, government positions, criminal history, military service, and addresses. And you have to fill for primary applicant and your all dependents. As per this dummy profile, I have only one dependent and you have to fill same details for both. So let's click on edit to continue. So first one is personal detail and this will be for primary applicant and names are pre-filled because it is taken from your profile. And if you scroll down, your name written in your native language or script. And here you have to write your name in your native language. My native language is Hindi. So I will show you how you can write your name in your native language. So there are a couple of ways to do that. So one of the way is type your name on the Google and type Hindi in front of it. For example, Pushpendra Singh in Hindi. So you will get Pushpendra Singh name in Hindi. You can copy this, copy and paste. You will get the name. Let's take a scenario. If you didn't get your proper name in your native language here, you can go to Google Translate. You can select English in first drop down and your native language in second drop down and type your name here. And this is the exact name in my native language. And still, if you're not getting your name properly from here, you can adjust few spellings here to get a proper output. If your name is Pushpinder Singh, and this is the Pushpinder Singh in native language or in Hindi. So you can play around with the words to get the desired output what you want in your native language. And still you can again copy this and delete the old one and paste the new one. And date of birth again taken from the profile, you cannot change it. Here your father details, your father's family name, given name, date of birth, date of death if it is applicable to you, city, country, same details for your mother, and click on save and continue. Here there are questionnaires. You can read all the questionnaire and select yes or no. In my case, it is all no. And if you have any yes for above questions, you can answer why you have yes in those questions. Then click on save and continue. In this section, you have to put your education details. So you have to put your elementary, your secondary, university, and any other post-secondary education. So as per Canadian government, so there are three types of schooling: primary, secondary, and post-secondary. So I'm considering grade 1 to 6 as primary and 7 to 12 as secondary, and after that post-secondary. So coming back to this, so 1 to 6 as primary, that is 6 years. Then 7 to 12 again 6 years as secondary. Then I have done my bachelor's degree for 3 years and master degree for 3 years, and which is again 6 years. And I have put my Canadian degree of 2 years in other post-secondary school. And if I go down, give full details of all secondary and post-secondary education, including university, college, and apprenticeship training you have had. So here I have given two examples. So first one is for secondary education. So I have done secondary education from 97 to 2002 from Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. in Mumbai, and type of certificate or diploma issued, that's a secondary education, and field is science. And in education too, I put my bachelor details, start date, end date, KC College from Mumbai, and computer science bachelor's degree, and field of study is information technology. Again, you can add more if you have master degree and Canadian degree, you can add more. Then click save and continue. Section D is personal history, and the information written here is important. I'm going to read for you so that you can easily understand. Provide the details of your personal history for the past 10 years or since your 18th birthday if it was less than 10 years ago. Start with the most recent information. Under activity, write your occupation or job title if you were working. If you were not working, provide information on what you were doing. For example, unemployed, studying, traveling, retired, in detention. If you were outside your country or territory of nationality, indicate your status in the country or territory you were in. And this is important. Next two statements are very important. Please ensure that do not leave any gaps in time. Failure to account for all time period will result in a delay in the processing of your application. So, in short, you don't have to leave any gaps and you have to provide all information past 10 years. So, starting with the recent one, so here is the start date, end date, activity is working, and city and country, which is Sault Ste. Marie and Canada. I'm on work permit, so worker. Then you have to put your company name. Then history 2, which I was studying in Sault Ste. Marie, the same details, start date, end date, activity studying, Sault Ste. Marie, Canada, and status was at that time student, and I was in Algoma University. And that's the third example for you. And I was working in India before, so I have put my start date, end date, working, city and country, and status was citizenship, and my company's name. You have to provide for last 10 years. So if you have more, you can add more by clicking on add another button, or else click on save and continue. Section E is for membership and association with organizations. Here you have to mention if you are there with any political, social, or student organization or any trade union or professional associate. And if you are not, which I'm not, so write none in the first input field. So I was not part of any association, so I have written none here. But if you are, you can put same start date, end date, organization name, type of organization, and activity or position you held, city and country. And if you have more, click on add another, or else click save and continue. Section F is for government positions. So I didn't have any, so I have written none in first field and click on save and continue. Military and paramilitary service, if you have, write down. I have written none. Then click on save and continue. Last section is addresses. List all the addresses where you have lived in the past 10 years or since your 18th birthday, if it was less than 10 years ago. Do not use PO box addresses. So this details has been taken from my profile. I have to write start date. So I have written the start date, and if I scroll down, I have added address 2, which is my India address. I was there from 2006 to 2009, and the address, city, province, country, postal code. And if you have more addresses, click on add another, or else click on save and continue. So yeah, this is done for primary applicant. and you have to repeat same information for your dependent 1, and if you have more, you have to repeat same thing for all your dependents. When you are done with the dependent 1, you will be back on this page, then click on complete and return to application, and you will see the green check mark here which says ready to submit. Here is small tip how I ensure there are no gaps in between. So what I follow is the from date of the first one is my end date of the second one. These year and month is common. And in the same way, second from date is same as end date of third one, 2105, 2105. So in the same way, you can adjust your from and to dates. That's everything in this video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and don't forget to like and share with your friends. I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.